What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel.
Ah, so you wish to be a Roman governor? Congratulations! The Emperor himself has deemed you worthy to take charge of these lands.
Welcome back, everybody. So, I got a chance to play Anno 117 Pax Romana earlier in this month. Today, I'm excited to share with you my experience and impressions of my first look hands-on gameplay. Thank you so much, UBISoft, for inviting me to this exclusive content creators event. Before I continue, I want to say that Anno 1800 is one of my top favorite city builder games. It's one of the few games I actually bought full price after playing their free open beta testing weekend, before the game was first released. I played a few Anno games before that, but Anno 1800 really blew me away. The naval ship combat was amazing, chasing loot drops to equip was really fun. FYI, all this was before I became a content creator. So about a month ago, when I got an official email from UBISoft inviting me to this special event for content creators, I was excited and shocked to be included. I actually had to check the email twice to make sure it wasn't a scam. The event was a week long, and I had to pick one of the days and schedule an appointment for a 4-hour block to play the game. I got to watch a presentation, and then remotely play the game with an assigned demless. It was thrilling to be among the first to play the game, by the way. Now, before I talk about the gameplay and my impressions, I need to mention that the build I played on is a work in progress, not entirely representative of the final experience. Some of the things I'm about to talk about may actually change. Also, keep in mind that I was playing the game through a remote access, which means the game was streamed to my desktop. I did record my own session locally, but I'm not allowed to use those footages. UBISoft captured my gameplay on their machine though, and provided me the raw footage of my gameplay afterwards. The quality of their footage was much better than mine anyways. Before the event, I did a little homework. I read up on some of the developers' blog related to the new Anno 117 features, so I can look for those while playing. There are 3 features that I read up about before the event, so I already came in with some knowledge. During the gameplay, however, I discovered 3 new things that surprised me. Let's talk about what I already know. I got to see the new diagonal road mechanics and the 45-degree angle building rotations. You heard that right, you can now rotate buildings so that they can be placed at a 45-degree angle. And create diagonal roads. I got to see the new needs and attribute system for the class tier upgrades, which by the way is a great new change. I'll talk about that later in the video. I read about the modular ship mechanics, but didn't actually get to mess with that during my time. It could be that it's not fully functional in the demo, or I had to research more to unlock it. You heard that right. Research. So the base Anno 1800 game currently does not have research. The Land of Lions DLC has a research mechanics, but that's a different type of research system and mechanics completely. The research in Anno 117 is more of a development tree. You'll need to build a Grammaticus public service building. This will fulfill the service needs category, but also provide knowledge points over time from villagers who uses this need. The research tree is divided into 3 different categories: economic, civic, and military. Basically, you pick a few things to research and then wait a while until it finishes. You can queue up stuff too. The more knowledge you have, the faster the research will be. Another thing that was different was the religion system. After I built the Sanctuary Public Service building, I got to pick a deity to worship from a few choices. Each of the gods provide different bonuses and perks and a worship system that increases the bonuses. This system is similar to the research system, where villagers who get their needs fulfilled from the sanctuary generates some belief points. That contributes to the bonus milestones. Some of the gods I couldn't pick because it required research to unlock. The last thing that really surprised me was the land army combat units. Anno games have always been about ship battles, but this time around I was able to build a barracks and recruit land units. This is crazy. We might actually get some Total War style battles. So wow, this is going to really change the Anno franchise moving forward. There's also wall defense structures and archer towers that you can build. So I did build a barrack and recruited some units, but declaring war against other factions wasn't available in the demo. But like Anno 1800, there are pirates in the game, and I was able to attack them with one of my ship that I had. So now let's talk about the new grid system and diagonal roads and buildings. My first impression is, wow, it's really cool that you can rotate buildings now at 45-degree angles and have diagonal roads. It does look really nice to see. So okay, a couple of things. To make diagonals work in Anno 117, the developer is dividing up a single tile into 4 triangle slices. To create diagonal roads, they have to use 2 tiles, taking 2 triangle slices from one tile and 2 triangle slices from another tile. So you're losing more space building diagonally. They stated this in their blog, that this is a feature for creating more beautiful looks, and they acknowledge that you're losing space. That's the downside of diagonals. However, early in the game, you're not going to fully use all your land tiles right away, so min-maxing is not super important at the start, but having diagonal roads can be efficient for creating a more direct route to certain resource gathering buildings. The new system also made a slight change to how roads are placed. In Anno 1800, a road can be 1 tile. You can technically connect 2 buildings with just 1 tile road. In Anno 117, you need to use at least 2 tiles, one to place the start of the road and then another to end the road. This allows the system to make nice curved roads around a corner. It also makes it easier to delete an entire road without having to go through each tile. Placing buildings diagonally is totally optional. It's a nice new feature for certain edge cases, and it does make things look more organic and beautiful. The new needs and attribute system is fantastic. It's a huge upgrade from Anno 1800. So in Anno 1800, the workers have needs that must be fulfilled in almost a specific linear order before you can upgrade them to the next tier. In Anno 117, needs are broken down into categories and have different fulfillment values. And each category has more options for you to mix match, earning points to complete the required value. It's even possible to partially fulfill a certain need to earn the points needed. For example, some needs have 2-point values. So if you fulfill 50%, you'll get 1 point contribution. A category might only need 3 points. So 2 1 points plus half of a 2 point can get you the 3 point that you need. This is something I'm really happy to see, as it gives players more freedom. Fulfilling needs can also contribute to the attributes. For example, the Grammaticus building gives you knowledge points, and the Sanctuary gives you belief points. Some other attributes include health, happiness, and safety. Overall, I'm really excited and looking forward to seeing more Anno 117. I can't wait to see more of the modular ships and how the land combat units work in battle. I will be posting a full gameplay video and more topic discussion videos. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.